What should LeBron do?
I think he should leave.
And scene.
I felt bad for him watching this playoffs, man. He carried that team to the finals. I mean, he's got, it's nothing on the, no offense, but I mean, he needs a better roster to be able to compete with the Warriors. So I think that, and just listening to him talk, I mean, he thinks he wants, smarter players, better players. So I think he feels like he needs a new roster.
Okay, so if you're saying that you think he should leave, and so many people seem to be having a problem with KD and his titles and him moving, did you ever have a problem with Kevin Durant switching over to the Golden State Warriors?
I never had a problem with it. And just because of the way the Warriors built that team, I mean, they drafted Draymond in the second round. They drafted, Clay. Everybody passed on Steph. So, when a young team like that, you add a free agent, just so happened to be Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? Like, in a couple years, Philly's going to add a free agent. We'll have to see who it is. But the Warriors added Kevin Durant, and now they're a super team. But I think, for LeBron's, for his sanity, I think he needs to go somewhere where he has a chance to compete with them.
You hear that, guys?
Well, it's interesting. Well, we were just talking about it over there with a player of your age. Look, you're a great player, sort of close to the end of your career. So you understand what it's like to make decisions based upon a variety of factors. If you were in his shoes, do you think you would just be choosing the place I can go win? Forget about everything else. Where can I go win a championship?
I was a free agent this offseason. That was the only thing that I thought about, is a place where I have a chance to win a World Series. And that's, at the end of your career, that's all you're really thinking about. You're not really thinking about numbers or anything like that. You just want to win.
See, that's interesting to me.
Jalen's going to get a phone with you.
Go ahead, Jalen.
Did you feel some type of way, however, when KD left OKC to join the Warriors, especially after they had just beaten them in that year's playoffs?
It looked weird because of the circumstances, just because they came back 3-1 and he joined a team that beat them, a team that was already a great team. So it looked a little funny, but I think that's where he wanted to play. So you can't get mad at a guy that's where he wanted to play, and they, a team that built that team and was able to add him.
Did you have a rooting interest in these finals?
A Warriors fan. Oh yeah,
okay.
I'm from the Bay Area.
He is born.
Well, I know, but I don't know if you were friends with LeBron. And
I'm friends with LeBron,
right,
but you got to understand that, It is what it is.
That's fair.
That's fans, yeah.
Yeah, because Jalen is talking about it. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right.
None of us are in LeBron's head.
I'm saying you're wrong.
But Jalen is basically saying that there's a lot of other considerations for him, which of course there are, family considerations, kids, all that kind of thing. So maybe he doesn't just want to sort of pick up and go to Houston because that's a place they might win, go to San Antonio because it's a place they might win. That other factors besides just here's my best chance to win a championship come into play in this decision.
But I think if he goes to LA, I don't think, that's you going to the West, I don't think he can put a roster together that quick to compete with the Warriors so fast. So, I think he's in a position where, sometimes the place you want to play may not be the place where you can win.
Yeah.
You got to sacrifice that to go get the championship.
So which one is more important? That's the question, Jalen, is because if he's a guy who, when his career is over, one of the things we're going to do is say, well, how many times did he win the championship? Then it makes sense to go and find a place he can win the championship.
He's already done that. That's when he left Cleveland to go to Miami. At this point of his career, it's going to be his 16th year. LeBron James just can't go from team to team thinking he's going to get one more shot at the title.
Why not?
He has to pick stability because he has that now in Cleveland. So if you're going to uproot that stability on and off the floor,
You're talking about off the
it'll be to
court
Los
stability.
Angeles, in my opinion.
Because on the court, there was anything but stability. He literally played with two completely different teams in one season. That's not stable.
But if he goes to the Lakers, can they compete in the next couple of years?
I don't think if he goes to the Warriors or the Celtics, he's not winning the championship.
Okay, he's not going to go to the Celtics. Kyrie Irving was going to have surgery rather than play with LeBron James. That is not a relationship that's going to happen.
I think the Warriors and the Celtics are going to be in the finals next year. Unless he joins one of those teams, he's not winning the chip, regardless of where he goes.